Hi guys, what's up? It's Lindsay and welcome back to my channel. Today I have yet another what I eat in a week because I get requested to make more of these videos every single day. So here I am. I hope you guys enjoy it. Be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And if you are new here, I follow a mostly plant-based diet but avoid gluten because of an autoimmune condition. And if you want to hear more about my plant-based journey, you can watch the video I made on it. But without further ado, let's get right on into it. Starting out with Monday, I had some oatmeal that I made a large batch of to eat throughout the week with blueberries, almonds, and some sugar. And I also made a chai latte. I have one of these almost every day depending on the weather. As a snack, I had some tortilla chips with Lucky Habanero salsa. This is my favorite brand of salsa. If you can get your hands on it, please try it and let me know what you think. For lunch, I made a quick Caesar salad with some crispy chickpeas. It's about half a can of chickpeas and some Greek seasoning. Just cook them until they are crispy. You can also put them in the oven. This is just a bit faster. Then I topped that with the Trader Joe's vegan Caesar and some sourdough croutons. I also had some popcorn as a snack. I love this one. For dinner, I wanted to make something kind of soothing to the stomach, so I made this miso ginger broth soup with some carrots and green onion. I kind of cheated on the soup. I used a miso ginger broth from Trader Joe's. I also fried up some slabs of tofu to put in it, and I added to the broth some minced ginger and sesame oil to make it stronger and so it didn't just taste like it came out of a box. I cooked my buckwheat soba noodles and carrots in the broth, then added in all of my green onion. Super simple, easy, great if you're not feeling well. I would totally make this again. Tuesday, I was craving a smoothie bowl, so I made one with frozen banana, acai, mango, and some oat milk. This is pretty much the combo I do every time, and this blender can handle anything. It is the Ninja blender. I love it. Sammy does not like it. She always barks at it. But then I just topped that with my favorite pumpkin seed granola that has a ton of protein in it. These are always so refreshing in the morning. I really love them when it's hot out, but I think the next time I make one, I'm going to try adding some protein powder because you do get hungry pretty fast and crash, which I hate. So I will update you guys next time when I try that. Then I had a Lara bar as a snack because like I said, I usually get hungry really fast after those. And for lunch, I just had my leftover soup. For dinner, I was super excited to recreate Chipotle sofritas, but it didn't quite go how I had planned. But of course, I'm still gonna share it with you and maybe you can tell me where I went wrong. If any of you work at Chipotle, slide in my DMs. Basically, I shredded and baked tofu in little crumbles and then made a sauce later to kind of like cook it in. Then while that was cooking, I prepped some bell peppers to saute to eat on the side and made the sauce, which consisted of tomato paste, chipotles and adobo, garlic, and lime juice. And I just blended this in the food processor to make life easier. Then after sauteing the peppers, I transferred the baked tofu into the pan and cooked it in the sauce. I also chopped up a little bunch of cilantro to make the classic Chipotle cilantro lime rice. It's super easy, just mix some cilantro, lime, salt, and pepper with brown rice, and there you have it. Then I topped my bowl off with all of the classic toppings. The taste of this was very good. It's just the texture that was off. It kind of had the texture of like Panda Express orange chicken, which just was not what I was going for. And that was dinner. I also, of course, had some chips and salsa, and I had a sparkling water. Wednesday morning, I had more of my leftover oatmeal, and what I do to kind of revive it is just add some more oat milk before I microwave it. That seems to usually just bring it back to life. Then I top that with blueberries, bananas, and some almond butter, along with some toasted almonds. I also had a chai latte today, and the foam on this one was honestly remarkable, so I just had to leave that entire clip in. Just look at that, so good. For lunch, I sauteed up some mushrooms along with my peppers to make a vegetable chipotle bowl attempt. Totally could have used beans, but it was pretty good. and I had another sparkling water. This one is my favorite from them. This night, I don't have a clip of dinner because I actually went to my friend's birthday dinner and we had pad thai and fried rice and Brussels sprouts and like a big spread. It was so delicious, but I didn't film any of it because I was too busy socializing for the first time in a long time. So that was really fun. And we also had a vegan gluten-free cake from Erin McKenna's, which is the best in LA. Thursday morning, I had a chai latte to start off my morning, and then I made some avocado toast with a side of scrambled eggs with dill and spinach. And yes, I did say eggs. I do on occasion eat them when I am struggling with my chronic conditions, which this week was actually a pretty terrible week for me stomach-wise. Everything was making me sick. So that's when I tend to eat eggs. It's like maybe 1 or 2 weeks out of the year, but I just wanted to be honest. I've talked about it in my plant-based food journey and whatnot, but I had this delicious breakfast that happened to include eggs. The way I sliced that avocado looks so good. Then for a snack, I made some sun-dried tomato hummus with the other half of the can of chickpeas I used in the beginning of the video. This is super easy, just chickpeas, lemon juice, olive oil, tahini, salt, pepper, and sun-dried tomatoes. And I had that with some vegetable root chips, which are such a great gluten-free chip alternative. Then for a proper lunch, I made another Caesar salad, but this time tried the vegan and gluten-free Dr. Prager's classic chicken tenders, which I was super excited about because most vegan chicken tenders have wheat protein or like literally just straight up gluten. I'd say the texture is pretty similar to tempeh, but you know, I appreciate their existence. And then for dinner, I roasted all of the vegetables I had left in my fridge, tomatoes, mushrooms, bell pepper, and zucchini to make somewhat of a primavera pasta. I just coat these in olive oil and salt and pepper and just bake on like 375, 400 until they look good. I don't usually set a timer. For pasta, I made this Jovial gluten-free cascareche. This is probably my favorite gluten-free pasta brand. It is the most reliable. And while that was boiling, I chopped up some dill, minced some garlic, and juiced an entire lemon, all to put into the pasta. The first thing I did was saute the garlic in a generous amount of olive oil, and then once that was golden brown, I added in some red pepper flakes, then all of the pasta with 1/4 cup of pasta water, all of the roasted vegetables, and just let that kind of absorb. Then I added in the lemon juice, dill, salt and pepper, and some vegan Parmesan cheese and some tomato paste actually, which really brought it together. So I loved this. I make a lot of roasted vegetable pastas and get very bored of the same things. So it was nice to switch it up. This was super good. For dessert, I had a coconut almond crunch bar from Coconut Bliss. They were kind enough to gift me these and they are so good. Friday morning, I am not gonna lie, I was in a lot of pain from all of the garlic and bell peppers. So I had a ginger kombucha to start off my morning, and then a little bit later, I made a fried egg to put on a bagel sandwich. I just cooked this on low with a bit of water, put a lid on it for 4 minutes exactly. And then for the rest of the bagel sandwich, I did one side avocado and the other side sun-dried tomato hummus. I usually like to do some sort of spicy spread or something. And then I added some dill because I put dill on everything, and I didn't get a glamour shot of that one because I was very hungry. And then for lunch, I had the pasta leftovers with some salad because I was trying to use up all of the things left in my fridge. That is actually the last clip that I have for Friday because I got takeout with my boyfriend, which is what we do pretty much every Friday. It's like a great tradition. I'm out of groceries, time to celebrate the end of the week. I got Tatsu's hippie ramen with gluten-free noodles. It is delicious, one of my favorites. I pretty much would say that I rotate between ramen, vegan pizza, dumplings, and Thai food. And so because I already had Thai food in this week, it was time for ramen, you know, we rotate through them all. There's so much good food in LA. It's like hard not to eat out at all. That was a week of what I eat and how I try and use all of the same vegetables and groceries in one week and just kind of eat intuitively, whatever sounds good. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you all later with some new videos. Bye guys.